That Damn Figure Show, and I am your host with the most. And as you can see here, today they finally came in. I got my aliens from Big Bad Toy Store. They finally came in. I have, as you can see here, I have the blue version of the alien from the Aliens movie that came out the 80s. And I also have that got in the mail the Alien versus Predator Xenomorph as well, which I'm excited about that one as well. So let's get into it, everyone. I'm super excited. I think it's gonna be a very good next few weeks in 118 scale stuff. He is getting some more stuff and more news coming in as well. Skelly's back at it with his reviews and his figure hauls that he got and his acid rain stuff. I know a bunch of other guys are going to put out some stuff in the next few weeks, so it's an exciting time. So let's everyone enjoy. So let's start out. So I have them. I bought two just so I could army build, and they have their accessories on them already. So I have the one to the left. I have him with the action splayed hands, and the one to the right I have he with his regular I guess like gripping hands. And just so you guys could see, I put the, you know, their respectful hands right next to each other, and they come with their stands, of course. And I have to say right off the bat that aesthetically I really love how the Xenomorphs look. They look fantastic, and one of the best things about Xenomorphs in general is that, yeah, they do, depending on the story, they all tend to look the same, but there are actually very many different forms of them. So I really like that fact. These guys are the alien warriors from the Aliens movie. So let's just get into the articulation and the aesthetics, if you will. I'm gonna go with him since I actually got this like over the weekend. I wasn't expecting it. I was actually expecting it this week, but it came over the weekend. I was so excited when I got back home and I saw the box by the door. I was like, oh shit. All right, here we go. Look at this, guys. Ladies and gents. Now it says blue, the blue version, but that's really like guess to me it looks like a grayish blue hue to it. It's, to me, it just looks black. Like if you put it with the rest of your other Xenomorphs, it looks black with like gray highlights. And it doesn't bother me too much because I do intend on painting some of them because I do like when they're just all jet black. That's how I like them. I also like the Alien Resurrection ones when they're like a dark brown, which those will be coming next year. But yeah, this looks sick. Man, I really like get this nostalgia feeling when I'm handling these stuff. This movie this was a great movie. It was different from the first one because like the first one was like survival sci-fi horror, and this one was part two, Aliens, was more of action horror, which I really think that those two are the best movies so far. I do like Alien Resurrection as well, but the first two movies are fantastic to me, and this guy looks fantastic. Now, I took a blow dryer to him earlier, right before I did this, and I did this to put his action hands on. But as you guys know, what Hiya toys, a lot of their joints, is either one or the other with them, is either really floppy or really like tight. And it's usually tight because like I think it's the paint, like the wash that they put probably gets inside in between. So I took a blow dryer to it, and this is how, you know, I have to hold it from its base and just use a little bit of momentum and hyperextend that elbow. This looks, I love this little like bone spurs coming out of the warrior aliens. And as you can see, like it's two different colors though. That's why I think I'm just gonna paint it just pitch black, because I think they put this for just contrast, which is fine, but it just doesn't match to me. I think I could probably do a better job with mine, just how I like it. And he could do a T pose. Well, not really a T pose, like more like a Y, which you don't need them to be doing like crazy stuff like that anyway. Yeah, this looks fantastic. I really like how the sculpt is. Now this one, this is why it's good to get two. Like, if you look, paint job is a little better on the one on the right. This one, like, look at the teeth. There's some silver missing from the teeth, but on this one, it's perfect. That's why I think it's a good idea to get two, especially if you're gonna army build, especially with xenomorphs in general. All right, as you saw there that has mandible articulation. I stretched mine out a little bit too much. This one doesn't do that. And then he has the second mouth inside. Sexy, sexy. It's creepy. As you can see here, a lot of the standalone movies that are just what I've noticed that are just alien lore wise, like it's not involving the predators. A lot of them have this little flap right here in between these little dorsal tubes. I noticed that, and I think on the Alien vs Predator one, they either don't have it at all or it's smaller just so the neck articulates a little better, which I like. But yeah, it looks fantastic. All the xenomorphs so far come with a bendy wire inside the tail, which I do like. I know over time it could snap, it could break. You guys saw in the Alien Covenant one, mine's the new one I got was actually broken out of box. Like you could feel it. Like if you hold it, you could tell that it's not there. So it doesn't hold its shape in certain places, but it's fine. You could still do something with this. Still looks pretty. Let's take a look at its spread. Xenomorph's got a crazy spread. And they're on this weird hinge joint. Like if you see there, like you see how flippity is? I don't know, it's fine, but you could actually maneuver this. You could put this side up and put this side down, put this side up. I guess you can like work with different poses as you'll see in the video collage. And but if you put it all the way in, it does kind of lock into place. It doesn't really move, which I like. It's better on this one than it was on Big Chap. Big Chap was like just a failure. Like it's for a xenomorph, yeah, you're gonna have it in your army, you're not gonna notice it. But as Big Chap, I feel like Big Chap should have been as detailed as the re-release that they're gonna do with the Jungle Hunter. Big Chap should have had extreme detail since you're only gonna get one of him. I mean, you could get multiples, but I would just get one since his standalone movie. See the articulation, got a double jointed knee. And you got, I don't think it's a hinge joint here, but mine's is pretty stiff. And you guys know a Hiya, you don't want to do this too much. I did heat it up earlier, but this one has a little bit better movement when it comes to the ankle articulation. But yeah, guys, this is a really, really good figure, especially if you're going to army build. I really have like a cool little goal that I have that I would like to either get a really nice diorama set or make one myself and have like just an alien queen with a bunch of different alien xenomorphs like chasing down a predator or chasing down a squad of marines and just taking a bunch of photos and images. It would just be so much fun to me. But yeah, this is what it is. I recommend the Aliens Xenomorph. There's there's three versions of it. There's this one, and then there's the one with brown tint, and then there is one which I have this one pre-ordered. There's one that they come crouched. Like there's a part of the movie where you see that on the little sensor they see that the aliens are all around them, but they can't see them. And then they pull open this hatch, this like air hatch, and then they see that they're crawling towards them. They're all hunched over. And they actually are going to release that version where you could actually have him extremely hunched over. His head will be actually facing up. And that one is a must. I got to get two of those too, because you can have them really low to the ground, like chasing you. That's going to be fucking fun, man. That's going to be huge to see. But yeah, guys, that's it for this review, let's get to the size comparison, which is one of my, aside from the video collages, it's size comparison my favorite part, because before starting this channel, I used to, like, before even getting some of the 1/18 scale stuff, I always wanted to see how things scale. And I'm really biased towards the aliens and predator stuff, because they're the reasons why I started this in the first place. Then I just fell in love with the Joy Toy stuff. But they don't really have too many of those comparisons with these figures. I get it, they're not as popular as, you know, like the Joy Toys and the Acid Rain, but you know, for people like me that really like the Predators and want to do their own little, you know, Predator lore or alien lore with these guys, I think it's nice to see them together. So I'm gonna put a stand there, and I'm gonna use from Jazzawares, which is the Halo Infinite regular soldiers that they have. Now these guys, what I like about them is that they are better scaled with just about anything that you're going to have in your sci-fi collection. So if you're going to have a Predator or Alien, these are a little closer to 375 inch than 4 inch. He's a little taller than 375. Like if you put him next to one of those vintage Star Wars soldiers, slightly taller. But this guy's perfect. So that's how he looks next to them. Let's move on. I'm surprised he's standing so well. We're gonna go into everyone's huge fans of Rigo, so let's go with Rigo. And that's how Rigo stands next to them. And if you guys want it to be closer, just so you see I'm not joshing you guys around. That looks fantastic to me. Wow, I still think Rigo's one of my favorite. I like the new buck that they have like this. They're gonna release another version of this pretty soon, and then a fully human version with no mechanical parts comes with I think one of those fear mechs that's supposed to come out already. It's supposed to have been out like this month, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's move on to one of my subtle customs of a Joy Toy that I have here. This is the Bounty Hunter with 5th Legion's Hell's Fifth on lowers. Which I just removed all the armor, and that's how he stands. I really like this subtle custom. It's fun. Coming with the axe that one of the Skeleton Forces guys come with, and you can see how that scales with the Xenomorphs. That looks fantastic. Moving on. Let's get into another Hiya. And my favorite humanoid from Hiya so far is RoboCop. I really like how they did RoboCop. He's fantastic. I wish they could knock a few other humans out like this too. Like this is just it's just perfect to me. It's not like the 2014 RoboCop, which to me was a disaster. But I'm glad I did that review so you guys can see. This is it so far. Perfect. And now I don't think I've showed her on my channel as of yet, maybe in the background, but I do have Kelsey from Acid Rain. I was talking to Trial by Gaming in his last video, telling him I had a little bad luck with Kelsey. And here is an Acid Rain figure next to some Xenomorphs. And I'm really thinking about getting some more Acid Rain stuff, as I was telling him. This looks fantastic with your Xenomorphs. Looks like you have a fun time with them. Alright, and moving on to a Predator, we're gonna have a Jungle Hunter Crucified Armor. And that looks fantastic, everyone. You could pair these guys up lovely with each other. Have your nice little diorama set up. I don't know how you guys have it, but I feel like that's a big fun part of it. Looks good. Looks good. And just so we could have some roundup here, let's put Berserker. Nice. And let's get Celtic, who's my favorite. I actually got the other Celtic, the battle damaged one. You guys will see him soon. Look at that. Pair's great, everyone. Pair's great. This is really fun. I hope you guys enjoy the video. And when I do decide to start customizing this, guys, I am going to record the process little by little, not like in extreme detail, like from beginning to end, but I'm just gonna like show like when I do decide to paint this guy. I'm not really good at that stuff at all. We're gonna kind of learn along together when I start painting some of these Xenomorphs and some of these Yautjas up. We'll see what's the best way to do it together. So that was it. If you guys like what you see, please like, comment, and if you like, subscribe for more videos. And please comment. Enjoy the community a lot. So look forward to that. You lovely peeps, take it easy. This is your host with the most, out.